In the sun-drenched valley of Patience lived Rayon the rabbit and Tariq the turtle. Today was the day of the great race to the top of Mount Sobar, which means Mount Patient. Rayon, twitching his nose, looked at Tariq and laughed. Tariq, my friend, we're racing to the top, not taking a nap. I'll be there and back before you even reach the first bend. Tariq smiled his slow, wise smile. Perhaps, Rayon, but remember, Allah is with the patient. Rayon just chuckled and zoomed off, a blur of white fur against the green grass. Tariq took his first slow, deliberate step, whispering Bismillah, and began his journey. Rayon was incredibly fast. He bounded over rocks and zipped through patches of flowers, feeling the wind in his ears. This is too easy, he thought. But Mount Sobar was full of surprises. Suddenly, the wind picked up, swirling sand and dust into a fierce sandstorm. Rayon couldn't see a thing. He squeezed his eyes shut, coughing and sputtering. The path he was on felt strange, and when he took another step, he found himself slipping and sliding all the way back down a smooth, sandy slope. He landed in a heap, dizzy and covered in sand. Just then, he heard a calm, steady voice. Sabunallah. It was Tariq. He had pulled his head and legs into his shell, using it like a little helmet against the sandstorm, and was slowly, but surely, making his way up the very same slope Rayon had just slid down. Rayon shook the sand from his fur and, feeling a little embarrassed, started climbing again. This time, he stayed closer to Tariq. The path got steeper and rockier, but they climbed together. Finally, they could see the peak of Mount Sobar, glowing in the afternoon sun. But there was one last obstacle. A deep crack in the earth had split the path, and the small wooden bridge that once crossed it was broken. "Oh no!" cried Rayon. "We're stuck! I can't jump that far!" He paced back and forth, his heart sinking. Tariq looked at the gap, then at Rayon. "Don't worry, Rayon," he said calmly. He went to the edge of the chasm, tucked himself into his shell, and positioned himself right at the edge, creating a small, sturdy bridge. "Use my shell as a stepping stone," he offered. Rayon was amazed. He carefully stepped onto Tariq's strong shell, took a deep breath, and leaped to the other side. He made it! Then, he reached back with a long, sturdy branch he found, and gently helped pull Tariq across to safety. They had done it together. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in beautiful shades of orange and purple, Rayon and Tariq stood side by side at the very top of Mount Sobar. They looked out at the magnificent view, a gentle breeze cooling their faces. Rayon turned to his friend. "Tariq," he said softly, "you were right. My speed is a gift from Allah, but I was too proud. I learned today that patience, faith, and helping each other are the real keys to overcoming life's challenges." Tariq simply smiled. They watched the last sliver of sun disappear, not as rivals, but as friends who had conquered the mountain together. The story of Rayon and Tariq teaches us a beautiful lesson. In our own lives, we often want to rush to our goals. Just like Rayon, we want success now. We want answers now. But life, like Mount Sobar, has unexpected sandstorms and broken bridges. It's during these tough times that patience, or sabr, becomes our greatest strength. Like Tariq, when we move steadily, trust in a greater plan, and help those around us, we can overcome anything. True success isn't just about reaching the destination first. It's about the character we build and the friendships we nurture along the way. So next time you feel impatient, remember Tariq the turtle, take a deep breath, and know that with patience and faith, you can reach any peak you set your heart on. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories.